Hey guys, welcome to Tech Plug. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can create your server on DigitalOcean and set up your website right away. So firstly, you will need to have an account on DigitalOcean. So I have already created an account. So once you create an account, just head over to Droplets, and I have already created one droplet. So I'm going to create one more droplet. So just hit on create droplet, and then it will just ask you what you want to do. Do you want to install Ubuntu or the other machine? So I'm going to select Ubuntu because this is the better one, and you can select the different pricing models. So I'm going to go with $5 a month, and you can select the data centers. So I'm going to select Bangalore. So that's it, and this is optional. If you want, you can select backups, but you'll have to pay extra for that. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it just like that. I'm also gonna name it something. So I'm gonna name it test, and I'm just gonna create server. So within 45 seconds your server will be created on DigitalOcean, and then you will get your personal IP address, and you can use that to manage your server. So I'm just gonna pause this video, and I'm gonna see you once this is done. Alright, so now our droplet is created and we have a personal IP address. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy it, and I'm gonna open putty from my downloads folder. So I have downloaded over here. So I'm gonna leave the link in the description so you can download it on your machine, so that this way you can access your server using this software. So you will have to enter your host name. So I just copied my IP address, and I'm going to leave port 22 as it is, and I'm going to hit on open and just select yes after this, and then it's going to ask you for your username. So just enter root, and then it's going to ask you for the password. So I've already got my password on my email address, so I'm going to open that, and I'm just going to paste that password in here. So let me just open my email. Okay, so it's taking a bit longer. Alright, so I have my password details. I don't know why I'm getting slow internet. Okay, so I've just now copied the password, and I'm gonna paste it in here. Right click and hit enter. It will again ask you to enter your current Unix password. So I'm gonna hit right click on my mouse and just gonna hit enter, and it will ask you for your new password. So I'm gonna set a new password, and again to confirm. Okay, now I have my server ready. So now I can firstly go ahead and install lamp stack on my server. So lamp stands for Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna type in some commands. So I already have these commands. I'm also gonna leave the link so you can get all these commands, and you can set up your server within few minutes. So firstly we need to do app get update. So I'm just gonna go in there and enter app get it's update, right? So let me just type that. Okay, and just enter yes if it asks you. So I don't think it will ask me. So the next command that you'll have to enter is you'll have to install Apache 2. So you will have to enter that, but let me just first update this. LAMP is widely used web framework in PHP and MySQL, so we are going to use that. Most of the web applications use that, and there's also another alternative. You can use Nginx, but LAMP is quite simple to manage, and I personally prefer using LAMP over Nginx. So it's installing. I think it's the issue with my internet, so I'm just gonna pause this video, and I'm gonna check if there are any problems with the internet. Alright then, so I had some issues with my internet, so that is all done. So you can go ahead and run that command. It won't cause any issues on your end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and install Apache 2 on my server. So I'm gonna type in apt-get install Apache 2. Alright, then it will ask me, do you want to continue? Yes, I want to install those packages. After that, it will have to install My SQL Server. So here is the command, and I'm just gonna type that command. So here we type install MySQL-server. Again, I'll enter yes, and it will ask me to enter password for my MySQL. So I'm just gonna enter that password. Just enter a password that you can remember. Okay, then after that we'll have to install PHP. So here's the command. I'm just gonna copy that and I'll paste it over here once this is done. So alright, so it is now done. So I'll just install PHP. Again, I want to accept this. The next thing that I'll have to do is I'll have to edit my configuration file, and I'll have to move .php extension at first. So I'm just gonna copy this command, and I'll be able to open my dir.conf, that is configuration file. So I'll just hit right click, enter, and I'll just move my index.php over here. So I'll just type that and delete index.php from here, and just hit Ctrl X, enter Y, and enter. That's it, it is done. Now you'll have to restart your server. So I'll just copy this command, I'll right click, enter. Alright, so now this is done. So now you can head over to your HTML folder. This is where you can see your live files. So I'm just gonna copy my IP address, and I'll test if everything is okay, if Apache 2 is installed. Okay, so Apache 2 is installed. This is what I see on my server. This is what I see after entering my IP. And the next thing that you'll have to do is just create one info.php file, so that we can test our PHP configuration and the version. So I'll just go ahead and right click over here, and I'll type simple PHP function PHP info. So this will give us the information about our PHP version. So let me just go ahead and enter info.php. Okay, so this is installed. We have PHP version 7 running on our Ubuntu machine. So the next thing that we'll have to do is we'll have to install PHP myadmin, because this is important. We don't want to type everything from this particular prompt. So I'm just gonna enter this command, and I'll be able to have a nice GUI to manage my database and tables. So just enter space, we want Apache 2, and hit enter. Now it's installing PHP myadmin. It is recommended that you use PHP myadmin. Okay, now I'm gonna enter yes, and it will ask me password again. I'll enter that password confirmation. Let me enter that once again. Alright then, so now this is gonna be done, and I'll just restart my server. So just right click, enter, restart. That's it, this will be done. So now this was the part 1 of our video, where we have taught you how you can install LAMP on your server. You can also go ahead and follow this tutorial if you want to install LAMP on your server, and in the next tutorial I'll also tell you how you can install WordPress on your server. So now let me just test if phpMyAdmin is working. So just enter your IP address /phpMyAdmin, and just enter your username. So in my case it is root, and this is gonna be my password, and I'll just try to log in and see if everything is okay. So now yes, we have successfully been able to log into our phpMyAdmin, and here you can create your databases, you can create tables, you can modify permissions. So there are lots of things that you can do, and I hope this video was quite simple. And if you have any doubts, please leave your comments, and please hit like if you like this video, and also subscribe. Thanks for watching.